Because when you wake up, at some point you need to still go to the bathroom. Don't take your phone into the bathroom, okay? There's this social media thing, social dilemma on Netflix. The man was like, these days it's either you wake up with your phone in your hand, or you're sitting on the toilet with your phone in your hand. And that's just too much. That's just too sad. Please, hola, hello beautiful people, hello wonderful people. Hope you're doing well, hope you're staying safe. So on this one, y'all, I turned off my notifications, everything. Instagram, Snapchat, every social media, everything. I turned off my notifications for a whole month. Let me know in the comments, guys, what do you think that did? What do you think it does when you do that? You know how sometimes, right, on our phones, on our iPhones, after a week or so, we usually see, your screen time was up 50-something%, your screen time was up 80-something% for an average of 12 hours, 42 minutes a day. Stuff like that is so annoying, and I'm sure if you've experienced it before, you'll be like, how did I spend that long? How am I spending 12 hours a day on my phone? How? Please, Lord, please let me live my life. That's what used to happen to me sometimes. Also, just because even normally, like, I'm not on social media all the time posting, but in general I do use socials for a lot of stuff, like stuff I do, businesses, ventures on the side and stuff. So even with that, when I pick up my phone or when I see a notification, I want to attend to it as soon as possible, especially if it's something I feel like, okay, I need to do right now, and then I'll be done and then I'll move on to something else. But every single time our phones are always notifying us. So what happened to me when I turned off my notifications for 30 days, man, I can truly say it's been blissful, it's been peaceful, it's been amazing. So I'm not one of those people, I'm not trying to tell you that social media is bad, because it does help us for so many things, but the impact that's had just to be more in control of what I see has been so powerful. You know how usually on our phones we'll see, so person made a post, so person is going live, this person hasn't made a post in a while. They notify you almost of everything, and those things are just like cues to literally draw you into the app. So when you click on that thinking you're only going to check that person's post, you're going to be there for 15 minutes and above. 15 minutes is small. Most times people are there for 30 minutes. That's just you clicking that notification. You're there on that app for like 30 minutes before you realize, like, oh man, I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that, and then you go to do your normal life. But these things are so annoying. They're things such as, and I'm going to tell you guys to just, whenever you're trying to do this, in general, I've talked about this too before, just be more selective of what you see, or be selective of what you hear, what you see on social media, selective of how you arrange your things. You cannot know everything, you cannot handle everything, you cannot be an advocate of everything. That's why I used to think like, let me advocate for this, or when I see this on social media, I want to like reshare it, or so and so it's going on here, so. Those things are amazing for awareness, and they're always helping in our generation. Just at some point you do have to be selective of how you choose to do your things. Being offline, I wasn't offline. I mean, I was coming on Instagram whenever I wanted, but it wasn't from a notification, it wasn't from something pulling me into the app. It was what I wanted to do. And when I noticed, which I've said before, is sometimes even when you open, for example, Instagram, maybe you're going to reply a message, before you get to the DM part of things, you first face maybe the reels section, the most popular section, then you face your actual feed, then you see stories blinking at you all over the place on top of you, and then you then have to go to your profile. You go to your profile first, where you can still be distracted. You see all the things you press, you go to your profile, or you can be distracted by watching your own story and then going back to see what someone else did before you now eventually get to the direct message side of things. So it is so annoying, and I'm just glad I did that, and it has had so many effects. It has made me just to be more patient. It has made me also realize that, okay, a lot of things are not always jump at or make the action or go at it just like that. It's right there and then. You have to be selective of how you choose to move on with your life and what you choose to see, what you choose to do. I wrote this also down. I said, don't take things too seriously online. If you really want to deal with an issue, there are many ways offline you can deal with it. There are many ways you can deal with it on the actual web, the internet, the web, instead of social media. Social media is good for awareness, but it doesn't mean that you need to be doing the most on there, this, that. Because at the same time, like, how I'm not trying to say like what you're trying to do is not making an impact, but it just gets too much. It distracts you off the things you need to be doing in your actual life. Another thing I wrote down is, most of the world is not even on socials. Most of the people that put in the work and eventually you then see them as big people in the world, they are on social media, right? But they are not there all the time. They're there, but they did not even start off day. They're there, but they're not there to just sit down. They have other things going on in their life. Do not make socials your life. Think about it, like, you on a daily, you have so many things you want to do. You do have a lot of beautiful plans in your life that you want to implement. You have lots of things you want to do in the future, but for some reason you just feel like, oh, you have to go back to social. It's just like a natural instinct. But let me not spend too much of this. I said good things take time. That's something I also realized throughout this time that I've turned off my notifications, is that good things take time. There's some things maybe you're working on at that moment. Sometimes you're so eager to share it, which is a good thing. Share with your people, share with this. But sometimes those things can be so distracting, but because by the time you don't even get the support that you want, you start feeling like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have, or is this thing I'm really doing worth it? Instead of putting all your energy on that thing you're doing to make it worthwhile, to put in all the work that you need to, you are here concerned about oh, nobody even said congratulations, or maybe they said congratulations, but they're not asking, oh, where is this, share this, they're not trying to help you, whatever you think that you're doing so well. So that's the thing. Good things take time, and for it to take time, you have to focus on your life outside of these things. Focus on your life outside of the socials. Focus on your life outside of maybe even some frequent relationships that you have, that you feel, if everything is good, yeah, you can talk to your best friends, your girlfriends, your boyfriend every day, every 2 days. You can talk to them often, which I really enjoy personally. Then there are some relationships where you may not necessarily have to talk to them all the time. Some relationships are a bit more, they can be very tasking. They can be tasking in terms of, maybe, I don't know, maybe I should give this example. Okay, I've had a team for some ventures I did in Nigeria. Started it about 2 years ago. We're still ongoing, but it's been more, the pressure has been more on me, because of course I started it. I'm the one that needs to make it worthwhile. I'm the one that needs to make the venture grow. But at some point I just got really overwhelmed, because I did have a team, and they would always look up to me like, oh, Ola, what are we doing next, what are we doing? But at some point I just got really tired. Like, I felt like I wasn't making the impact the business was intended for. I felt like I was too focused on, let me share it on social media, let me see how it goes, which was nice at the time, but I just felt there were just too many distractions that were not worth my while. Like, it's already tough starting this thing, it's already tough making it work, talk less of having to now think about, oh, sharing this on here, sharing that on there, doing this, doing that. I just had to take the whole break. I had to stop. I won't say I stopped talking to some people, but I had to just kind of, not even on WhatsApp. WhatsApp is a very popular thing with Nigerians. Like, we all talk with WhatsApp all around the world, even other international countries, other countries. Yeah, we all talk with WhatsApp. So WhatsApp is just, I don't even be on there like that anymore. I'm there, but I don't even, like, literally on my phone, I just scroll up to like here. I don't pass that stage when I'm trying to scroll down to look on WhatsApp stuff. Usually if I see a message, I try to respond to it, but most times I don't even be responding. But I feel like I'm not trying to say that doing all this time where I've turned off my notifications, kind of, even okay, let me just focus on what I'm saying. I'm not trying to say that even all this time I've turned on my notifications, I've just kind of like ignored everything in my life, but it made me ignore my online presence to focus on my physical being presence. Like, I'm in this world. Okay, what are we trying to, all these things you're trying to do, all these things you're trying to achieve, what are you actually doing that is concrete? What are the real goals you are taking that is concrete? When is your head in the books? When is your head in paper? When is your head in the game? When is your head on calls, calling people to help you with this business? When are you actually putting in the actual focused work? I'm so serious on this, because during this time as well, like I've said in some of my other videos, I joined this academy that was really good with just learning new things about publishing, doing this business, doing that. But during this time, I also learned the importance of having a focused mind on a task. There are some tasks you can just do. I'm a very multitask kind of person, but I do believe that there are just some things where, for example, if your goal today was to run ads for your business, if your goal today was to if your goal today was to write descriptions for your business, or write contracts for your business, or write proposals for your business, and you've been telling yourself this is what you need to do, but for some reason it's just not happening, all you need to do is block out a time in your phone, and it doesn't need to be that serious. Like, did you just put the timer on like 30 minutes or 1 hour? Sometimes I use apps like Planty. Maybe I'll put the app on here. It's such a good app. It keeps you focused for like 30 minutes or 1 hour. If you go out of the app to go check any other thing on your phone, your plant dies and you get points. It's very cool. But if you don't want none of that, just use your phone timer. Set a timer, do things, do focus work, like let your head be only on that task. And that's something I've learned because of how social media is these days, because of how our lives are so digitally demanding, which is another video I'm going to do, so watch out for that. Because of all of that, really, there's so many things where you see and you just can't, because of our lives are so digitally demanding, there's so many things that are always calling your attention, but you have to know how to just put that timer on, put that task on. Tell me in the comments, when was the last time you felt like your head was focused on one task and you did not think about anything else for like 30 minutes? It may have been long. But why? Because in this day and age, our minds are so programmed with so many technology, so many fast things around us. Our minds are almost forgetting how to just be in the zone, just be focused. We're always like on the normal. Before you train your mind to start knowing how to be focused again, the normal is, you see things and your mind is somewhere else. Even if you are doing your assignment, you are doing homework, or you're doing something you said you're going to do that day, your mind is also just bouncing back and forth on so many different things, right? So the important thing, like I'm saying, is practice. Even if it's for 10 minutes a day, set that timer and tell yourself you're going to do this thing 10 minutes. You're going to write everything you need to write. Just like the book I just did recently, I'm going to link that also. You all have the link, Effective Laziness. It did take me some time, and I'm so glad with the help I had also with professional like book publishers, book writers, the outlining, everything I had to do, all the content I put in the book. A lot of times I was drained, but I was like, you need to put that work in. Forget socials, you can't just be sharing or saying, oh yeah, you can't say you're learning or you're being so motivated from socials when whatever you're even learning, how many things are even staying, all the quotes you've said from social media, how many do you remember? How many have you actually said, let me take down pen and paper and write it, or let me save this in my phone notes or phone app, so many things like that. I didn't want to make this video too long, but this is I'm just delivering what happened to me, turning off my notifications for a month. It felt so nice. See, my phone doesn't beep anymore. Oh, not just that, my phone beeps with the important people in my life because I left the notifications on, of course. But in terms of even email subscriptions, man, I had so many emails. Even now, I still need to I've cleared them, I've unsubscribed from so many, so I don't get the notifications. But I still have my mail says 113,420 emails. This one says 125,613 emails unread. So that was a problem I had before. I subscribe to a lot of things and then I get notifications here, bass. Now I started off by going to my phone settings, going to notifications for all, turning everything off. If I did realize I haven't seen notifications for this in a while and I do want those notifications, then I go and turn it on. But most times you realize that so many things you did not need, that so many things were just causing time wasted in your life. So I'm glad I'm able to share this with you all. Let me know, have you ever tried this? Are you going to try it? It doesn't even have to be for a month, it can be for a week, it can be for a few days. Just turn off your notifications. If you I know a lot of us, we need these apps for socials, like I've said, we need it for our businesses or whatever. But what I did, I removed it from my normal home. I removed some apps I didn't delete them. I don't necessarily delete those apps if I still need them. I won't delete them. I'll just remove them from my home page so that whenever I need them, I literally have to go into, this picture showing, whenever I need them, I literally have to go into search them, then open it. So that by the time I'm doing all those, I'll be like, do I really need to do this right now? If I do this, I go ahead. If I don't, I don't. But I move them from my home screen, maybe a few. Snapchat, YouTube is still on my home screen. But Instagram is in my back end of apps. When I need it, I open it. So I hope this video has been helpful. I don't know if you watched till this end. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for stopping with me. Let me know your experiences as well. On here we do millennial talk, self-help development, faith, lifestyle content, reaction videos, things to grow, to flourish, to learn together, some commentary once in a while. Thank you all for stopping by. We're almost at 1K. Hope you'll be here when we hit 1K. Hope we'll pop champagne. Hope we'll enjoy this together. Okay. Yes, thank you all so much. God bless you. Let me know in the comments what are things you've done to reduce social media. You're like, oh, something I forgot. Oops. I it's something I do, and I don't know if it will help you guys. In the morning, I know it's very cliche to say, oh, don't touch your phone. Sometimes I do take my phone in the morning. Maybe if I pray, sometimes I pray, sometimes I don't pray. I take my phone and I look at it. But something that's really helped me, that's reduced, is I tell myself, never take your phone into the bathroom, right? Never take your phone into the bathroom, except you want to take pictures with your mirror or whatever. Never take your phone into the bathroom. When I wake up in the morning, if I don't, whatever, because when you wake up, at some point you need to still go to the bathroom. Don't take your phone into the bathroom, okay? There's this social media thing, social dilemma on Netflix. The man was like, these days it's either you wake up with your phone in your hand, or you're sitting on the toilet with your phone in your hand. And that's just too much. That's just too sad. Please try to live your life outside of social media. Work on yourself outside of what people see. Work on yourself outside of the noise. So much noise. Like, everybody just calm down. Okay? Thank you all so much. I think we're done. God bless you. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you all on the next video. Be safe, and catch you all soon. On the next one, we're going to do how our lives are so digitally demanding. We're also going to do some reaction videos on some commentary that I found recently, some very interesting stuff. So see you all in the next one. God bless you, and stay tuned for more. Bye.